Now you want to do your...
What do you want?
Let's get it started.
Let's get it started.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
So what do you want to start with? So today we went to Mo Game Con 3. You might have seen our Mo Game Con 2 video. This one's for 3. It was a lot of fun this year. I got to pick up a lot of stuff that I was looking for. I got to get rid of a lot of stuff that I wanted to get rid of. And Mandee got to try out a new cosplay. And be in her first, like, real cosplay competition. So they nailed the size of the space this year. Like, the first year, it was kind of in a smaller space, and it was so crowded in there, and it was kind of crazy. And then the next year was a really big space, so there was a lot of... I mean, it was nice because there was a lot of extra room and stuff like that, but it just looked like a little, like, spread out and stuff. But this year, it was, like, right in the middle, and it didn't feel too crowded or anything like that.
The way it was laid out, they had the main floor, and then they had like a little lounge area, and then upstairs was where all the panels were. Man, though, if you would have been to this convention when you first started, like,
Yeah.
There's so much stuff at this con.
Yeah.
And it's easy to just get, like, oh my gosh, do I need that? That's really cool. Have I had that? And they had so many boxes.
Yeah.
Like, they had, like, console boxes. Every booth I saw had it. I was like,
Yeah.
what? I've never seen this many.
And there was a lot of people just selling, like, boxes, which you don't see a whole lot. I'm gonna go through some of the stuff that I picked up at the show.
Yeah,
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I've already seen this stuff like 100 times.
I actually tried to get like a list of these are the specific things I'm looking for, so that I'm not like just looking for everything. So the things that were on the big things on my list were a box for my Killer Instinct game, and I was also looking for a box Yoshi's Island 2. I didn't find Yoshi's Island 2, but I did find a box for my Killer Instinct. And I was excited to find this because I had the cartridge already, I had the manual already, but I even had the CD that came with it, like the music CD. So the only thing I was looking for is a box, and I managed to find a vendor that had a fairly nice box and got to just trade a game that I had for it. That's going to be a theme of this. I traded a lot. So another thing I got is Crazy Taxi on Dreamcast. Again, traded for this.
Do you want me to hold some stuff?
No. Another theme of this Game Con was that I got a lot of GameCube stuff. So I ended up trading some games to get Mario Golf and Mario Kart Double Dash. And then I also got Pikmin 2 on GameCube. This is one of the few games that I actually had to pay for. So, but the guy gave me a pretty good deal on it, and it looks really nice. So last night I was watching a kind of funny party mode video, and they were playing a game called Fusion Frenzy, and I ended up finding that at the con, and it was only like $10, so I picked that up too. I'm really excited to play this one. It's kind of like a bunch of little party game kind of, or like little mini games, and I thought it would be awesome to play with Elliott. I think he'll have a lot of fun with this. So another box that I got is a Game Boy, original Game Boy box.
Doesn't it look so cool?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It's like glowy.
And it's just gonna look cool sitting on my shelf. Maybe we'll put it back here so you can see it in the videos.
Hi.
It's gonna be fun to edit out.
Well, you're gonna miss some awesome footage of me dancing.
Dancing? I also got this, it's a Game & Watch Gallery 4. I had 1, 2, and 3, so completed the set with 4. I think that's the last one. I don't know if there's a 5.
I was worried. We're only gonna have 1 and 2.
I know.
Checking it off.
One thing I was kind of bummed about is they had a GoldenEye tournament. And I kind of entered it, but then like the next round they had during the Metal Jesus panel, and I was like, do I want to play GoldenEye or do I want to see Metal Jesus? So I decided to go to the panel, and I'm glad I did. And it was really cool to hear some of the stories about like how he came up with his name, like how they all met each other and all that kind of stuff. And then I also got to play, I think it was a Vectrex, which I've never played one of those before.
Was that one with the joystick?
Yeah, the little joystick.
Nice.
It was actually kind of like impressed me for how old it was. That like it looked really cool, like the kind of like 3D graphics that it had.
Well, I decided to cosplay as Penny the Constructor from Fortnite, and to complete the look, I colored the bottoms of my hair pink.
Nice.
Yes, I love it so much. I handmade a leather jacket with the shirling cuff and made all of the attachments for, like, Penny has like this leg thing and these like armbands.
Well, and also this is the first year that you did like a real cosplay contest. They all lined up and you had to go up there and like talk about your costume and stuff like that.
Yeah, and let me tell you, it was kind of nerve-wracking. It's one thing to walk around with all people dressed in normal clothes on like the convention floor, and it's another thing to have to be like in front of other cosplayers that are like really good.
Yeah, I think you did really good. I think it was cool, and you got to show off your costume to everybody. And
yeah, it was kind of cool. I told everybody that I made the jacket, and they were like, oh my gosh, I thought you bought that, which was really amazing and really made me feel really good because I wasn't really sure if it looked good or not. There wasn't really a whole lot of toys this year, but Elliott came and he was on the hunt. They had this great table that had a wheel that you could spin, and he loved it. It was to benefit Extra Life, and so we let him spin I think twice, and they were really sweet, and they let him pick out the toy that he wanted rather than whatever the wheel landed on.
He found a couple other little toys at the show, but yeah, definitely not as many toys as last year.
Elliott really liked, they had this game system, I don't even remember what it was, but it had like a mirror on the front, and he was like, ooh, it's shiny. All in all, it was a great con, and I can't wait for next year. Yeah,
every year I feel like they've been improving the con and getting better and better spaces and more vendors, so I'm excited to see what they have next year.
Yeah, me too.